Hello again, everybody, and welcome to another Senior Spotlight. We are joined by the team manager, Jose Francisco Rodriguez from the men's basketball team. Jose, not a bad year to end your end your managing career on as well. You got a lot of experience. Can you just take me through what your last year has been like at John Jay?
Yeah, the last year for me was really exciting. Being CUNYAC regular season champs, having the team that we had, the chemistry of guys, not just on the floor but off the floor as well. It was, in my mind, like a really unique experience from the last 3 years, because everything always clicked, whether it was with our staff, with our players. Everything just always clicked, and so that was part of our success throughout the year, and I think that was just a really unique aspect of my senior year as opposed to my first 3 years at John Jay.
What were some of the bigger things that you learned from head coach Ryan Highland and all the assistant coaches throughout your tenure?
For me, it was really about kind of learning skills that'll not only help me as like a manager, as like part of the team, but like also in life. So as far as, organization, maturity, leadership, things like that. Those are things that, one way or another from like each coach. I feel like each coach along my journey, kind of taught me a different thing. With Coach Flores, who's now at CCNY, he really, before he left, he was the one that was kind of pushing me. It was like, hey, if you really want to get into coaching, you want to do more on our staff, you just have to go and get it. And then Coach Muchnick was the one that really helped me go from, this 19, 20-year-old who's, kind of still a teenager to really being an adult and learning how to be an adult in a room with adults and things like that. And then Coach Ryan, he was really the one that, whenever I came to him, especially in the off season, and said, hey, I want to do more, I want to, contribute more. He was always the one that really went out of his way to make sure that however way I can contribute to his staff, that I was able to do it, whether it was with recruiting or whether it was office work or whether it was being on the floor, whatever it was.
And you had the opportunity to intern over the summer, correct?
Yeah, so I was interning at the Hoop Group, which is based out of New Jersey, but all of their camps and stuff was over in Manheim, Pennsylvania at the Spooky Nook facility, and basically interning, doing operation stuff. And that was like a really good experience because I was working with a whole new set of people, a whole new different environment. But that taught me a lot as well. And it taught me that, I didn't really know everything that I needed to know when it came to basketball at the next level. Because those guys just operate on like a totally different time zone from, you coming into the office, going to practice and then leaving practice, and then you just go home. Those guys are like 24/7 up and down. But it was a really good experience. I'm still working with them, doing some part-time stuff. But yeah, that was what I did over the summer, and it was just awesome.
But what is the dream goal? Is it high school coaching? Is it development? Is it college coaching, pro level? What's in it for you, Jose?
Yeah, so eventually I want to coach on a college level. But for me, it's not just about coaching, it's about giving back as well. So even though I do want to coach on the college level, I also kind of want to start a nonprofit that helps, like high school managers and high school players that want to become college coaches, try to get the extra step in. Because when I was in high school, my dream was to go to St. John's and to become a manager there. But because of financial reasons, I couldn't go to St. John's. And I know there's a lot of people that don't necessarily have the grades. They might have the 80, the 85 in high school, and might not have the full package to go to a St. John's or to a high-level school. So I want to eventually start a nonprofit that helps those kids get into those high-level schools and be able to help them pay for their education without them having to, leave school with a bunch of debt, and, help them get their foot in the door when it comes to coaching.
Jose, that sounds wonderful. Well, listen, congratulations on your career at John Jay, and also good luck in the future. And it was great getting to know you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.